broadcast as radio impulses into space.
Did you think it was?
How you doing, people? Welcome to the stream. Please tell me you can hear me. I haven't got all my stuff set up. I'm not even ready for the stream. I haven't even got my face on or my anything on. Even this thing is supposed to be on. I'm not even ready. No pants, Buddha. I didn't even have my chain on. Oh my god. I am in Exiled Redoubt. I've run out of potions and I'm on the BFG because we've got add-ons and shit. So fuck it. It's not perfect, but it does work. The only problem is I've had an issue at the moment with text. So this seems to have locked my chat out, which is a bit annoying. So we'll see. Who have we got? King Viper. Oh, we've got a few people, actually. Let's dismiss this so I can fucking see. Clown Prince, Unforgiven Car Park, King Viper. I just know pulled, my bad. Smooch, Gravy, Aqua the Red Dragon, Ravicus Maximus, Rach, Buddha, Unforgiven Car Park. I've already said hi. Leticus Maximus, how you doing? People, we're going to get some BFGs on the road today. We're going to make sure we get loads and loads of them in the same run. If we can get a trial running. If not, we're going to do something else. I don't really give a fuck. We'll see, though. We need to get in the bubble. Woo! Busy day. I ended up in a pug. And there's another BFG in here. Another one. We can see DPS numbers now. They're not completely accurate because they do actually consider all the encounters combined and kind of stretch it out. But some of the boss stuff, you read it differently to combat metrics. So instead of how much DPS you necessarily do overall, because the encounter moves around, it's like how much damage you did on the boss. So DPS is calculated, but you have to consider mechanics and moving around and all that kind of shit. As it stands at the moment, I've done like 3 million damage to the boss, which is kind of cool. Getting the thing. I've got no fucking potions. I ran out. How's that, ninjas? I will calm the fuck down after I'm out of this boss fight. I think we just lost the tank. Maybe not. Give me a bubble or something, please. That'd be fantastic right now, considering my potions ran out. 4 potions. Can't fire anything. I am in trouble now. I'll just heavy him instead. Rip. I ran out of pot. Oh, got coffee as well. The amazing Tony Silver needs a shout out in the chat. If you're not following already, make sure you do so. Just bought me a coffee.
I remember hearing about the diplomatic mission Vander Allen.
Right, where the hell am I going? This way.
Generals
Once I've got... This is actually a bloody quick pug, to be fair. The tank is taunting stuff, the healer's healing stuff, and the DPS stuff. But yeah, my potions situation fucking sucks. We've got a market fucking tool! Oh, I got loads of potions. Can't do that in combat. Fuck, they're impatient. I can't get potions on while I'm in a fight. It's fine, I'll deal with it. They got so confident that they put on the head of the tank sometimes. Is what it is. Bubble, thank you very much. So this counts as an encounter, not a boss fight. So what it does, as soon as you start another fight, if the timer hasn't finished kind of winding down, it will calculate your DPS of the whole lot of the fights combined rather than just the one you're in. So it is what it is. Fun to have, though. Oh, Sin, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. XR Redoubt is a fun one. It is a fun one. Especially this fight here. This one's a mess. Hello, the motherfucker.
Hello, motherfucker.
How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Tony Silver needs a shower in the chat, please. We're going to do the thing. We are doing the thing. I think he taunted. He did. Excellent. Love it when people taunt. 9 million health, apparently. And 500k on the first pull. So it splits up. I'll explain it in a moment. For those that don't understand. Not for those that do, because obviously you've already checked it. But for those that don't, I'll explain it.
Hey, listen.
Who did the fart? Someone's going to do a fart. Do it. Slade him and did not do that. He did a hello, motherfucker. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Don't you dare. The brackets, by the way, is boss damage. Do the proper thing. I don't want the icy orb. I'll take it. Fuck it. Where's the fucking health bar? Oh, there he is. Howdy's on Ninjas? Funky Monkey, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I can stand in this shit. Fucking crazy. I'm in a dungeon doing 75k. That'll do. 76. So. I'm gonna say thank you for group. I can't say thank you for group because my fucking... Hello. I'll just put hello. My group chat kept disappearing for some reason. Something is affecting it. GG, thank you for group. Maybe they can see it. Who knows? Anyway, I gotta fuck with some add-ons and reset my game. My food ran out. West hand in. And some shinies. Anyway, we've got add-ons. They're kind of like add-on light. The All About Mechanics one is pending at the moment. Still got some bits and pieces to kind of fix up, but Kookie's on that right now. But as soon as it's live, you'll know. Where's the questy woman? That's what I had the other day when I had to relog from Dom. No, there's not the same thing on Forgiven Car Park. This is on console with add-ons, which released today. So you definitely didn't have the same issue then because of the same reason. Unless it's nothing to do with add-ons, in which case you did. Also, add-ons things out yet. Yes, so that's what it titles there, Slayer Demon. 50 days without pants. CGI Shadow, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. That dude left the group. Didn't even say bye. No one said bye. Someone said thank you. Excellent. Where the fuck is the quest? Did I even pick it up? I did not. I didn't even pick it up. What an idiot. Don't be dead, Claw. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I did not. The quest minion is disappeared. Fuck it, I'm out. GG, thank you for group. Socials, group, leave group. I can't leave group. Leave instance. None of my buttons are working. Fabulous. I need to relog. Gotta deal with that shit now. Close game. I knew something broke because there was an alert that popped up and I went to get rid of it, but it kicked me into the dungeon. So I think I've still got an invisible get rid of this window button and I haven't been able to get rid of it. Anyway, I'll explain the add-ons in a minute. One of the things you get to look forward to is the market is about to crash fucking hard. Because what happens when you give humans tools that they can use to take advantage of things? They take advantage. It's exactly what's about to happen. So now, if you highlight anything in your bags, if it has a current price or average on the market, it is calculated via a small add-on, which I will demonstrate in a moment. Yes, ESO Great Depression, let's go. That's not quite how I described it, but whatever. Got to research how to add some add-ons. You don't need to research anything. That's the whole point of me streaming, Slayer, as I'm going to show you. Ah, thank you for group. It's working now. Excellent. My buttons are back. Social, group, current group, leave, ready, check. Don't do that. Leave group, leave instance. Banging. Good, thanks for asking. Trying to get my head around some of the add-on settings. How you doing? I'm about to show you. It's really simple. Watch this. Go to here and go to add-ons. And then what you can do, these are the ones I'm using at the moment. But you go to options. Go all the way to the bottom, you press add-ons, and then you can manage your add-ons that you already have, which is these ones here, which are mega. Turn them on or off. And then you can go to browse add-ons, and you can search for them. Just do that. There's not many at the moment. And when you press on them, they all have their own rules, so it is down to the developer of the add-on to be responsible for this. You read these, otherwise you're going to fuck things up. But anyway, all these extra ones, the lib stuff and everything, it brings them through anyway, so you don't need to fuck with it. But let's say, for example, auto repair and recharge. That actually has its own settings. So if you go into your add-on settings and you go into this, you can set how you want it to work. That one is set at 10%. So if my charges go down to 10%, it will automatically recharge. Does console ESO support mouse and keyboard yet? No. Not to say that you can't kind of jimmy it to make it work in some way or another, but no. What they have done, however, with this particular update, is they've given us 3 different layouts of controller. So use what works for you. That one is going to be handy. I'm not going to go through every single one of them Unforgiven Car Park. It'll be a very long day for me and a very long day for you because you won't listen. But yes, it's handy. Personal DPS tracker, for example. This one may look like really confusing code to you to start with. Don't worry, it explains it on the right-hand side. So listen carefully, people. If you want to take advantage of add-ons on console, you are responsible for reading what they do and how they work, and the developer is responsible for making them function. Don't complain at Zos. Don't shout about how add-ons are too difficult. They're not. You are required to read. Now, when it comes to the DPS tracker, a little bit clunky. It's like combat metrics light, but actually a lot worse than that. It does function. It's just that if you go from one fight to another, and you don't have any gaps, it's going to misread the DPS because it's going to count your entire time there rather than the actual fight, which means the gaps are also considered. Rather helpful point of view, though, the boss fights work really, really well. So, as you can see here, you've got a T, a D, and a D. So a T, a small d, and a big D. The T is the time. Okay? Time first. They cancel achievements. No mojo. Let me finish. The D, the small d, is replaced with your boss DPS. The small d even is replaced with your overall DPS. So your overall DPS in that fight. And the large D will be replaced with your overall damage. So, it is time, DPS, and overall damage that you did. So if you're up against a boss that has 10 million health...
Hey, listen!
Thank you, Jason Derulo, for the listen and the fart. I'm sure that's a fart. It's not a fart. Anyway, I know people are panicking. I know people are throwing questions at me really, really fast. Patience, otherwise it gets annoying. Let me explain. The T is your time. So at the top left-hand side there, you can see time, and it says OK, OK. Those 2 OKs, by the way, are the next 2 values. The small d is your DPS. So if you did 50k DPS, it will say 50k DPS. But if the boss had 10 million health, this is the next number, and you did 90% of that, it would say 9 million damage. So it's how much DPS you did, damage per second, and how much damage you did overall. Does that make sense? Time, then your DPS for that particular encounter, then your overall damage to contribute towards that fight. The next one, pretty much the same thing, but your DPS and your overall damage done is in brackets now this time, and the first 2 numbers are the same, but for the boss specifically. Let me explain that a bit easier. The 2 Bs is boss DPS and overall damage. The next one is encounter and all damage. This is about as basic as it gets for combat numbers. They are a little clunky because, again, if you go from one fight to another, to another, to another, to another really, really fast, it doesn't allow for gaps. So it goes a bit meh. But on the boss fights, it's pretty good. This here allows you to swap your favorite numbers to lots of digits, not so many digits, hardly any digits, and then the font size and color. So it's very, very straightforward if you can get your head around it. You can put this in lots of different places as well over the screen. But again, these numbers, don't be confused by all the brackets. They do explain time, DPS, overall damage. Next one, time, DPS on boss, overall damage on boss. Then bracketed is the whole encounter. Did you get it? Fucking hope so. Anyway, that one is called Personal DPS Tracker. Again, little clunky, but at least we've got something. This one here, auto recharge and repair. If you're on PC, you know what this does anyway. If not, basically you set the thresholds for when your armor and your charges are automatically updated based on what you've got in your bag. We don't have many at the moment because many of them have to pass certification, my own included, and they do take time because they've got to get all the little quirks kind of taken out of it. But these here are what we have at the moment. There's not a huge amount, but there are some handy ones. One of the major ones, minimap is there, obviously. And this one here, you see all these markers? I've been nowhere near them on this character. It shows you every single marker on the fucking map. I think that spoils the game, but it's already been in the game for 10 years, so whatever console gets it now too. And one more. Again, go into here, on options, go into add-on and pick which ones you want. It's really simple to install. But we've got this. Anything in your bags, check your crafting bag, people. If you highlight it, look underneath the name. It says market price. It finds the market average for the entire server, and then you can figure out what you want to farm and sell. Dragon Rim is quite good, and Dragon Blood is quite good, by the way. Deadly Lightning Staff, average 116k. Deadly Necklace, average 105. You get the idea. It now shows you a price. So if you do loot loads of stuff, you've now got another mini game to take advantage of where you can go, ooh, that's worth loads of money. There's also stuff in my bags I didn't know I had, which is interesting. I don't need to actually manually repair anymore because I can do that based on the ones that I've got in my bag if I have any. One more thing you can do, by the way. Your repair add-on, you can set it so it prioritizes your crown's repair kits and crown soul gems if you choose to. And you can also toggle auto repair if you go to a merchant. Remember when you've been to a merchant 100 times, you keep forgetting to repair? It will auto repair. So we're going to show you that for an example. As you can see, my armor was broken a moment ago. I'm not going to do the thing. Only shows the listed prices right now, not what the items are sold for. It's not a database that you can search through, Smooch. It's just showing you the average price underneath the item name. That's all it is. Again, the add-ons have been introduced very, very light. They're not over-complicated. So they're very, very small versions of what you might have seen on PC. But they're quality of life nonetheless. Anyway. Can I help you? Wrong person. In fact, we can look at the guild trader so we can see some stuff. Even though this says 10 per unit, the average market price is actually 15. This is 10 per unit, and the average market price is 19. And you get the idea. So if we looked up Deadly right now, that's on average about 4.9k. That dude's overselling it. No one knows we're overselling it yet because the market's new for everyone. It was supply and demand. Now it's getting fucked up. But all this kind of stuff here, I mean, this one's usually 26k on average. That is now happening to be 20k. So it's pretty good. Doesn't the market ones pull from the specific guilds report, and so if they fub their numbers could raise and low items? Yeah, that's how it always is, though. Mike has even said that as well. You're looking for a way to manipulate it. Humans are already there. For the auto repair, do you have to have repair kits for it to work? Yes, otherwise you can't repair stuff because you don't have repair kits. But yes. Deadly Blow, for example. If that was gold and independent, the current average for that is 44k. There's one up there for 44.4, so that's pretty close to whatever the fake numbers are now. I say fake numbers now because the market hasn't balanced out. This is all new. So, don't worry. Your fear of people butchering and tanking the market, there's no point in it. It's going to happen. You may as well just get comfortable with it. Just understand that we've got a tool now so we can actually see an average, so you aren't going to get necessarily overcharged for what you might normally find cheaper. I have zero experience with add-ons, and I'm really excited for the game spoily ones, in my opinion, but I see usefulness in the market ones. The market one is useful. Can't really argue with it. But you know that there's entire alliances worth of trading guilds that will tank the crap out of the market and try to standardize it for them to make money, which is what businesses do, if you like, and that is their role play. So be it. But I mean, stuff like this, the average is 4.9k. You now know not to buy that 12k shield at the moment. Obviously, things might level out. Never use repair kits, just merchanted. Well, here's the thing, dude. I need to repair. If I press this,
You have anything?
automatic repair. Pretty good. You won't forget to do it again. You're a professional customer. I can't wait for the crash. Whatever. Boing. Right, how many BFGs do we have on PlayStation EU? Whisper me in-game if you're joining. What's this dude doing? Yes, I look like Venom, and you look like you bought the costume off the Crown store. You look mega. I have the same one on Lazy Sork. Looks cool as fuck. This is where we find out we've got none. I would love to see a trial of these. I've just been in a dungeon, Exiled Redoubt, hello, with another BFG. They chose to use dual wield like the old version, perfectly fine, and absolutely just destroyed the place. It's fucking ridiculous. Might get another glyph for this though. Look at these. They don't have a price. Unknown. Unknown, unknown, unknown. 37 per unit. 254 per unit. And that's a basic health potion, so you know people are trying to make you think that that's a tripod when it's not. Loads of them. This one? No. No, no, no. Fuckers. BFG, that's one. How many can we get? 2 would be perfect, then we're taking Almost Immortal Warrior. Can't them in bed. Riding's on BFG as well. Give me an Almost Immortal Warrior. Someone turn up with one. I would like loads of BFG so we can do a trial, but we aren't going to get them today. Monday, people have got school tomorrow. It's not happening. Wing.
What is it?
Hey. Normally I would go repair, but I don't need to. That's very fucking strange. Oh yeah, I was picking these up because I've got loads and loads of fucking emails. It's fast. It's very fast. Anyone in this server that has the Almost Immortal Warrior, bring it. Who was that? Revicus Maximus. Thank you very much indeed. Much appreciated. Beer and cake in the chat, people. Bow down. 70 months on the bounce. You must like it here. You mean you're not bored yet? Smash. I don't have the skills for this, but I'm going to do it anyway because you never know. I actually got them. Banging. Can't be mad at that. Why is this dude running around me in circles with his cool mount? You think I'm jealous? Don't be so stupid. Of course I am. Look at this, by the way. I had this in my pocket the whole time. 7k? 62k!
Hello, motherfucker.
The average for that is 62k. I'm going to make bank on that, motherfucker. 16, 11, 8, etc, etc, etc. Script. That'll do. Hello, motherfucker, to you as well. Black Hammer, welcome to the stream. Riansu, how you doing? Look at all these fucking things. Oh my god, I got loads of them. I'm sure I had done these already. Apparently not. Shit ton of transmutes. Eat that. I must have left some in there because my bags were full. 70 months, most people get time off for good behavior. They do. This is true. How you doing, Turtle Swatter? Can't have in bed and BFG is not ready. Well, that's useless. Do we have an Almost Immortal Warrior on PlayStation EU? We are going to smash the living pants off of dungeons. Boing, boing. It'd be nice if someone could bring a bubble too. Because then people don't have to keep forgetting to leave their banner off between fights. I wish I could, but I was in the hospital early for an appointment, but I could do 1 or 2 dungeons, just need to set up downstairs. If someone else doesn't join us, sure, why the fuck not? Boing. I don't need to do anything at the merchant. I normally go over there and sell stuff and repair. I've done it. I've done it already. Meantime, with all the add-on hype, we're not even going to get a real tank. How in the last dungeon? He's better than all of you because he turned up. It's a true story. Not really. Where's Lena? Lena's got a tank. Still got some of those to do. Even Zart Ninjas. Ryder, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. What do you think about the add-on so far? Couldn't listen the whole time. Dude, I mean, it was going to happen, wasn't it? Thank you very much for the resub. Subs are flying downwards, people. It happens. They fall on, they fall off even, and they gain, and they fall off and they gain. And it's a constant battle as a Twitch streamer, especially when you're trying to pay the bills. So if you haven't subbed again this month, have a little look. You might want to. There's emotes. Juno Rex, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Ryder, how you doing? Welcome as well. Thank you for the resub. You're the Dragonborn, by the way. You're famous. Here's a ninja button as well. Probably already touched on it, but one of the add-ons I actually find helpful is the automatic changes your role when you equip the armory builds. I saw that. I haven't used it, though. Adrea, how you doing? Come and tank for us. I have seen it, Mike. It is pretty fucking cool. And it doesn't feel like the wardrobe where you're fucking cheating. I said it. I don't care. They introduced a system to allow us to swap builds. They didn't allow us to do it on the fly. That was a bit naughty. But, oh, we've got a tank. Excellent. Len is joining us. But the swapping of the role, that is actually quality of life worthy. That is really useful because the amount of times people go into the Dungeon Finder with a different build and forget to change their role back, that is helpful. So that's what an add-on should be. It alleviates a common problem. Because it is fucking common. Now, the only downside is people need to know it's there, and if they don't know it's there, they'll never use it. So tell your friends. It wasn't very... I'm going to be honest. I don't think it was very well advertised that the add-ons have landed. Unless you obviously watch the forums and all that kind of stuff. Because most players just log into the game after they've had a download, update, or whatever, and then just ignore everything. I think it should be a bit more in your face and say, hey, there's a thing. Do it. They should guide you to that thing. They should go, hey... press this first before you do anything else with your character. This is a new list. Don't want to do anything about it? Okay, fine, fuck it in, no problem. But you should force it in the character's face when you first log in so you know it's a new feature. Just on the dashboard is not enough. On PC add-ons doing the work instead of the player. Yeah, some of them are. And the ones on PlayStation are kind of like PC light. But then you've got stuff like this, man, which is just, you can see everything on the map without even unlocking it. So... I know, 11 years into it, whoopee-doo, but for new players, it's a little bit hand-holdy, but I'm going to use it because I've got 20 fucking characters anyway. Right, let's go. Activity Finder, Dungeon Finder, random, not normal, vet, go. 3 BFGs, people, BFG in the chat. The All About Mechanics add-on is pending as far as the add-on for console is coming, or is going even. That will be ready very soon. There's a couple of things that need to be kind of tweaked before it can land, and once it does, we'll see what happens there. Thank you for the link.
Our differences, but when have you ever known me to be wrong?
I'm also optimizing the crap out of the website at the moment, so the All About Mechanics series may get some slight adjustments. Well, they will. They are getting adjustments, and any of that does get done on the website will be reflected in the add-on as well. Here's 20 characters on a single server. He plays on all 6 of them. There's a metric butt ton of characters. It fucking is. He's our ninjas. JD, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I have numbers. There you go, 130k DPS, 124. Again, encounter to encounter, it doesn't give a gap enough, so it says 5 seconds worth of a fight. That could lead into the next one, and then it stops when it goes to a boss fight. But if you're out of a fight long enough, then it starts again. You get the idea. It's a little bit janky, but it is what it is. It shows numbers, so it's fun. The way that it's calculated... it's very easy to understand if you've got a brain. It's very difficult to understand if you just only ever look at numbers because you think that it's all real. So if you're in one encounter and you go straight into another one 3 seconds later and straight into another one 3 seconds later and you've got blocks and all the rest of it, it might look like you got 20k DPS when you've actually got like 100 or so. But you tell that to a stupid person, they've already decided that you're shit. Spam every single button. Venom Army, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Did a trial once and it made me download an add-on. I told you how to attack and when it couldn't work. Ah, fuck that. There's a difference between quality of life and a quick time event. Holy shit. So, look at my numbers at the top left-hand side. The number is irrelevant, but 7 seconds, time. DPS, how much damage you did per second. And then the big number at the end is how much damage you did in that fight. So, time, actual DPS between that time space, and how much damage you did on that target. Mind distortion. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Don't put me in a cupboard. So apparently I did 977k in that fight. So now you know how much you did. It's your contribution to the fight. A little different to combat metrics on purpose. Obviously, that's not going to be translated straight over to console really, really easily. I mean, it could, but they haven't done that. because maybe they didn't want to, or maybe they're working on it. But we've got this instead, and as simple as it is, it functions. Hey, Xynode Ninjas, welcome in. Your mum spams every ability button, or every single ability. Dude, how am I supposed to spam every single ability? I've only got one that I really use, apart from Tentacles. There's also one that shows you where all the chests and heavy sacks are. I disagree with that one. That's what passives are for, but whatever. Yoink. If the screen goes grey, you gotta get rid of those portals. Simple as that. Ads come out of them. It's not a pass, but it gives you more than a number you get to text after abusing the dummy. This is true. There's actually one I saw, which is only shows combat numbers when you're on a dummy, which is unusual. It turns damage numbers off in content. Imagine that. Only ever showing the numbers on the dummy, where on console you get the number at the end anyway. Get console damage is higher than theirs. So some add-ons can translate very, very easily, and some take a lot more work. But there's a couple that I've got on, and they're pretty good. The market one is quite smooth, to be fair. It's not overcomplicated. It's a case of whatever you've got in your pockets, it will show you the average going rate of it right now, which does help you find good prices when you're looking for specific items, I guess. At the moment, like I said, it's going to be a bit clunky because obviously we don't have that kind of economy yet. It's very new, but give it a week. It'll be a mess. Gonna go wishing you funsies already. Thank you for watching. I did 414k damage on Jeff, by the way. Unforgiven Car Park and whoever that is.
The scroll is here.
This is the only boss fight in here that you can actually pull the enemy. You can see them.
You'll see.
The self-charge, that kind of stuff. I don't mind that. That's gonna help. Auto repair is quite nice too, but you gotta have the kits on you. These are gonna melt. See, it says 31k DPS, which clearly is fucking not, because it doesn't do it per target. It calculates the average per target rather than the overall. Still pretty good though. I did 1 million damage. Kind of spreads it out. I'm gonna wait until someone makes an add-on for HPS. Dude, it already exists. On PC, you've got combat metrics, so you can change the tab over or add to it. How do you think I told you how much healing Venom does? That was in combat metrics. You can see how much heal or overheal you do per second. Venom, by the way, if you're in a crowd or in a trash pool, can exceed 50k heals per second. Solo. Disgusting. Boing. Spillet. He's thinking about trying something like Venomous Smite or Carp over Eloquent and Red Mountain Quiver just to try something more poison based. Do you think that would be viable? I think it's your choice and you should find out. As player testable. Technically speaking, that's a shortcut round build advice. Build advice is done in one-to-ones. Outside of that, you've got to build. It's already functioning, and if you want to change it, perfectly fine, but it's up to you. See if it works. Its viability or validity would depend on what you're trying to do with it, and the only way to find out is to try. I mean, I can tell you that that has already been tested. But, up to you. If you want to try it, go nuts. You might like it. I have to try and lay off the personal, individual customization of build stuff on stream too much, because otherwise loads of people do it and I can't scale it. But if people want me to look at their builds, I can do that in a one-to-one. However, same answer to everyone with stuff like that. If in doubt, try it out. If you're taking a build that already functions perfectly fine, but you want to alter it for you, nothing wrong with that. You'll find out if it works for you or not. The game has got billions of choices. I'm not going to stop you. Pretty cool set, though. Venomous is fun. Just bear in mind, though, you're changing 2 entire sets. You're changing 10 slots on a build. You are going to get dramatically different results. Be dead, please. Your buttons will still work. Let's put it that way. Your skills aren't going to break because you've changed the sets. Again, if that kind of stuff was better overall, that would have been in the video. But maybe it's better overall for you.
Chicken attack.
Venom Army with a chicken attack.
Chicken attack.
Thank you very much. Did you say today's Lurk While You Work stream? I had a Lurk While You Work stream, and I said at the top, Lurk While You Work, and I had a pinned message saying, no interaction, enjoy the game time. And someone kept going into just so many questions. Here's a question. Followed by 3 seconds later, his question. Followed by 3 seconds later, here's a question. Followed by 3 seconds later, don't you have a microphone? Like, dude, read. It says no interaction. And also, Twitch streamers are not forced to interact. Some do, some don't. Daytime streams, I don't. In the evening, however, I read absolutely everything. And while some people take that for granted, that's not fucking easy, and most people don't do it. So, you're welcome. BFG in the chat, by the way, if you haven't seen this build already, what's wrong with you? This is actually, popularity-wise, this particular update surpassing the Lazy Sort, which is fucking huge. What, just on YouTube? No, I have different numbers to you.
Stop this.
Boing. In the day, unless you're going for one of those sweaty try-hard trials, go for what you have the most fun with. Pretty much. I mean, no, that's not necessarily accurate. Because if you are going for one of those sweaty try-hard fucking trial achievements, you can still do that with an abundance of different possibilities in the game. It just depends on whether you're trying to satisfy the leader's requests or not. I mean, technically speaking, if you're the leader, you do what the fuck you want. Because it's your group. The setup doesn't determine whether you can complete content or not. Not to that extent, anyway. Boing. I have to be clear with the word, and otherwise people will run with it and they'll misunderstand. If a leader has decided you need X, Y, and Z, then that's up to you to join that group and follow the rules. If not, are you exempt from being able to complete the content? No, are you fuck? Don't aim Jeff at me! I didn't like it. Thank you. I did 571k to Jeff. You need to kill him harder. The not loot while you're mounted add-on will keep Miri happy. Yeah, it will. Because you won't try and jump off a cliff and accidentally pick up a torch bug. She always gets mad at me, and I never actually loot them. I just look inside. I just open them up. It's not the same. Again, we're limited to add-ons at the moment. There aren't many. But the rest are coming. Lots of them have to go through a bit of certification because of just little bits and pieces that the add-ons require to run properly. So they're still being tested and still being kind of filtered through by the devs. The devs aren't responsible for the add-on, but obviously allowing the API to function properly based on whatever goes in. But there's more. Even my own one. Don't have Miri. She sounds like a right pain. She's a moody fucker. She's proper moody all the time. We made up once. She's doing my fucking head in again. So she can stay in the box. Every time I open a torch bug, she goes, hey! Not very nice. It is. I left the goods inside. I didn't completely kill it and put it in my pocket. Can't even be curious around her. She gets mad. This should be fairly quick. That took no effort at all. Gonna knock us over. Don't beam yet. Did warn you. Now do it. See, it says your DPS is whatever it is, but you just spent 3 or 4 seconds on the ground doing no DPS. So it's tricky to gauge that in an actual fight as to what you're properly doing. Consider shit like that. There isn't enough information out there as to how that shit actually works. Now, obviously, you can count over the entire encounter. That's what you did, but it's not the same as what you can do suppressed on single target. Or AoE, for that matter. Are we done? No, fuck. Mike, you're going to have some explaining to do when it comes to your stream later, because there's going to be loads of people constantly dismissing what the fucking tools are for. Pretty cool to have, though. I did 1.5 million damage on the boss. What did you do? Nothing. You didn't even help me. Why are you dead?
Never mind.
Dude, how are you... How are you dotted?
Follow me.
I like how Unforgiven Car Park has got a heal on his bar just in case. Oh, goody. Mike, you understand how it's calculated, don't you? You understand the variables that get in the way, including having to do block mechanics and all that kind of shit. Hey, Zine Ninjas. Did I say Miss Brick already? Here's the button. Is it cool to have, though? Yeah, definitely. Right. Let's go again. Let's find a better one, because that was a warm-up dungeon. WGT in the chat if you want the guide to White Gold Tower. You having trouble there? I'll explain everything in the video. Oh my fucking word. We have a warm-up dungeon, White Gold Tower, the one that people still can't do today, and we get given Fungal Grotto 1. It's gonna be a mess. Tex, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Dude, we've got add-ons on console. Are you very excited? Meow. They're not carbon copies of the ones that already exist. Well, a couple are. But, they're there. Meow. You have to make beam sounds. You do more damage if you do that. Oh, shit. 57 months on the bounce. Thank you very much indeed. Massively appreciated. Bit and cake in the chat. Absolute legend face. You must be bored by now. You've been here for ages. Do please. But yeah, this is day one of what's to come. There's going to be a lot more. You know there's going to be a lot more. People having their cool, shiny bars as well, because there's an add-on for that. I personally don't like the layout, but some of you do. Boing. There's one for bound, it says bound daggers, but it's bound, what's it, bound armaments? Bound armaments, where you can track your numbers. I mean, it does show you the daggers above your head, and it does show you on the buff bar, but there's a much more bigger one, so you can see it on the screen, just in case you were struggling. Instead of doing this all the time, trying to see it. Blind Illusions. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Design Ninjas. There's a button there. Enjoy. Oh, I almost forgot. The giveaway page is back on the website. It is optimized to fuck. It is working as intended. And anyone that got an email off me recently saying that they've got an account active now, it's because long time ago your account wasn't fucking active and now it is. Anyway, there's a giveaway at the moment for the next 24 hours? ESO Plus for 6 months on PC. Yes, it's free. Put giveaways in the chat. Exclamation point giveaway. I think it might be with an S on the end. Double check, see what happens. Just done it? You did? 6 months of ESO Plus with the crowns. Okay, it's not with an S on the end. Let's do it without an S on the end. Ah, we got there. If you've got an account, all you need to do is go log in, unless you're already logged in which case, great. If you don't have an account, make one. It takes 2 minutes. It doesn't even take 2 minutes, actually. Make up a username, make up a password. It'll say done. It'll send you an alert in your emails. Click OK, and then you can enter the game. I'm intending on doing one every day, if I can. If not, there's going to be at least one every 2. And there'll be free giveaway codes for PC, PlayStation, Xbox, all manner of different things. And it's not just ESO. It will be other games as well. And sometimes I might even send cool stuff like control pads and shit. Done that before. Took you 30 seconds? It's just because you wanted the free stuff more sooner. We're going to fight this boss now. It's going to be really difficult. Because everyone's scared of this boss. That's why they jump in the water all the time. It's not because it's more efficient, because it's definitely not. It's because they're scared of this boss. So we're going to show you how not to be scared. I might have pulled. What about a torn? I know, you put it, you tank it. Piece of piss. Don't have that kind of luck. Somebody got the season pass this morning. I posted it on Twitter. Even Zion Ninjas. Vidrix, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Want to buy Breach Whatever taunt you're using is fantastic, but you need to maintain breach, please. Thank you. Fully level up my first character before I realized it was a boss there. I just thought it was a really short dungeon with impossible climbing cliff. I'm not surprised. You were probably taught that that was the way to go by someone wanting to get out of the really easy dungeon really, really fast. Because, you know, stressful and all. I don't want to stand there. I want to do this. Get some distance because he's going to do the thing. Both of you panicked really early. If you're too far away, he'll pull you in. That's a lot of crits. Holy fuck. 71k on the boss, or encounter even. Spam dizzy swing and everything dies. No, it doesn't. Because I tried and I don't have a two-handed weapon, so it doesn't count. It just makes fap noises. Already find a dungeon, find a random vet, go. Please don't give us Fungal Goro one again. Or two. You really had the quest? Oh my fucking word. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're doing something else. Fuck doing that twice in a row. What sort of random shit is that? There's like 60 fucking dungeons. No, not happening. We're gonna travel to somewhere else. Not Cyrodiil. What's this? Cradle of Shit? Definitely not. Ruins of Marzipan? No. Elden Hollow? Fuck off. Fanglair. Blackheart Haven. Fanglair. Yes. New Volenfell? Shut up. Volenfell next? Not you as well. No. No Volenfell for you. FL in the chat for Fanglair. The All About Mechanics guide is on the website and on YouTube. You got the video and a written guide, depending on which one you preference, or both. Game thinks you need to learn your way around Fungal Grotto. Apparently, I know my way around Fungal Grotto. I make the guides for it. It's other people that need to learn. They tricked Turtle Swatter into thinking it was a waterfall simulator. Fucking shit canoes. Where are you? Dude, you had that thing. You had the blacked out character thing. You had the morph suit. I haven't seen that for fucking years. That's why you're laughing so hard. Is it? The Krill, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Nice Ninja Star Cat. Get off my foot. You're messing up how comfortable I'm supposed to be on stream, dude. Get off my foot. I might have pulled the enemies. You took too long. That's not really how it works. I thought he was in. I wasn't looking. Boing. Leonard, go. You keep turning around to see if we're still here. Don't worry. We'll protect you. We'll protect you with our green beams of death. We will kill everything nicely so you don't have to die. Jesus fucking Christ. Now, we have finished that encounter, but generally speaking, if we start the next one too quickly, it doesn't always start the timer again. Depends on how quick you go. We had that earlier. That was really weird. It looked like we had a 6-minute encounter, but we didn't. We just ran through really fucking fast. Talk about the combat numbers, by the way. Bang there, the crazy thing about this place, you still get pugs that beat triple skeleton boss. That beat the triple skeleton boss. Do you mean pugs that beat it, or pugs that don't beat it? And also, that's far from crazy. It's very easy to keep yourself in that perspective, or the privileged perspective, of people complete dungeons every day. People may. The average player does not, or the vast majority of players do not even. The vast majority of players still can't get normal dungeons done from the base game. Rich said some numbers on stream before. I think it was at that point in time, I think it was something like 60% of people that try Fungal Grotto 2 on normal as a full group can't get past the second boss. So there's some perspective for you. Now bear in mind, that's several million accounts overall. Of all the ones that have tried, that's the outcome. Now bear in mind, he didn't say completed. He said can't get past that boss. The ones that did get past the boss may not have even got past the next one. So most people do not get this done. So it's perfectly normal for a pug to fail. It's just that on Twitch and on YouTube, people from rather privileged positions when it comes to completing content, because you are, if you've got it done, well done, tend to be the ones watching, not the ones that don't do it. Because lots of people like to try and figure stuff out and they don't like to look up guides. But if they do want to look up guides, I've got loads of them. It's a completely different perspective when you understand what other people do outside of your own small community circles. Because that's essentially what it is. When people have their own group of, say, 12, 15 people, whatever, in their own Discords, and they play on a regular basis together, whether it be a full group, small groups, whatever, they trick themselves into thinking that that's the reality and that's the size of the community. It's far from it. It's massive. It's just that not everyone can talk to you at the same time. That is perspective indeed. It is. Can't remember the exact stats, but percentage of people that got inks there was an eye-opener. Yeah, it was pretty fucking low. Like, very low. Boing. So, here's some perspective for you. When I went to ZOS in... Elsewhere. I think it was Elsewhere. I was then going through the All About Mechanics videos. I started releasing them. And I just finished the Bloodroot Forge one. Released it. It was going really, really fucking well. It still does. And the accurate information is still accurate now. But there's one twist. Galshabar. They removed the stone ads, the stone atros, because they felt it was too difficult. And here is their gauge for that. The Atronachs were taught to you during the fights beforehand, and you're supposed to understand them in that fight and deal with them. But they found that only 2% of everyone that had tried and succeeded in getting that far, because most didn't, only 2% had passed it. Bear in mind, that doesn't mean that 2% then beat the last boss or the one before it. That just means that's how many passed that boss out of the ones that tried. Now, a vast proportion of people hadn't tried, and the massive proportion of people, again, that did, or the large amount of players that did, couldn't get anywhere fucking near it, let alone past it. So they had to remove the stone atros, because they realized that was the problem, that was the killer. 2% of those that tried, and you know it's thousands, couldn't get past it. Sorry, were the only ones that could get past it. And most of those still failed the dungeon. So as I landed in Baltimore, Finn was like, yeah, you know that guide? Really cool guide, but one of the fights we changed it. Like, why the fuck have you done that for? And he explained the numbers. It's fucking crazy. Don't do that. Right, we've been here before. I think it's the same people in the group. This time, actually hear the words that come out of my face. You ready for this? You will accidentally, on these builds, you will accidentally overburn the boss. So don't. Keep an eye on his health. 85, 75, 65, 55. Those 4 checkpoints of 10% health increments starting at 85 is when you will get a crystal. If he's anywhere near any of those, go kill a fucking crystal. Otherwise, you'll push the boss over the mechanics. He'll end up at 45% way too early, and the ghost will start coming in. Because that's when that happens. If you get to that stage and you haven't got rid of all the crystals, you're fucked. Boing. If the cat is chasing you, stand on the bear. Plus the success rate of the average player highlights the need for the type of build you make. I mean, it highlights the need for people to understand mechanics overall, but, I mean, it also helps that they've got something to play with. The cat needs to be on the bear. I don't know why you're standing over there after I made that very clear. Thank you. It's really simple, people. The cat will pin people. If you don't kill the cat, you will have to deal with that mechanic. If you're too far away, whoever is pinned is going to get munched and die. This is way fucking fast. Holy shit. That is fucking bonkers. Bye! There are mechanics there. FL in the chat for Fanglair. I remember somebody once told me that in order to pass Vet Bloodroot Forge, you need to have a heavy hitter hitting at 40k DPS. No, you don't. No, you do not. You just need to make sure that you place your feet very carefully and you don't do the usual drop all your nukes at once. I explained very clearly in the video about that. It's a reverse nuke. So if you drop loads and loads of DPS and ultis at the beginning of the fight, you're going to force the 3 adds into the room nice and quickly. Technically 2 because you've got 1 already. Which means the heavy attack that the main boss does and the lava that the main boss does is now duplicated. Twice. So now you've got 3 of them to deal with at once. 3 heavy attacks and 3 lavas. That is inevitable. You're going to see that. But if you drop all the houses on the enemy's head at once, that's going to happen sooner. And now you've got no burst left because you've used it. So what you should do is slow burn to get them in the room with your basic DPS and no ultis. And then when they are in the room, drop everything on the small one. If you do that, you get rid of one of the 3 mechanics very quickly, rather than quickly getting them in the room and taking too long to get rid. What happens eventually is the room will be full of fire. So you need to pace it. So instead of nuking straight away, reverse nuke. Hold on to your ultis until all 3 are in the room, and then drop the house on them and watch your feet. Probably insist 150 these days. Yeah, pretty much. Even though the content hasn't changed for something like 7 years.
Hello there.
Conjure Samurai, welcome in. Hello there. Who was that? Dazbone's official? The official one? Like the real one? Oh my god. No, get solid alert. Banging. Watch your feet in this one. Pretty simple. Stay out of the crystals. Everybody stood in it. Perfect. I know you're doing loads of deeps, and I know you're healing for it, but don't stand in the circles. It will kill you much in the face. Wow, that's fucked. Stay in it. Fuck it. Oh dear. And most people I play with haven't got the Inks there. Fortitude to my personal high, and the ones that do spend lots of time in there. Oh, and even in Zion Ninjas. Peon Grim, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Rich gave a statistic on that a long time ago, and the percentage for people that have attempted the Infinite Archive versus the people that have Inkslayer is... It's not a shocking number, because if you can consider the skill level gap between like least experience and most experience, it's quite obvious. But if you only ever get stuff done, like you never fail, or you hardly ever fail, or you only ever play with people that are also really, really good, then it will be hard for you to believe just how many thousands and thousands of people that haven't done it out of the ones that have tried. You in the Circle of Doom? No, I wasn't. I was in Roots. This is quite simple. When the boss is really, really low health, he's going to uppercut the tank into Gratwood. When that happens, the boss will stab the tank in the face and they'll die. So stay the fuck away, and he'll do his Space Invaders mechanic over and over and over instead. This dude is fucked. He should be doing 1 phase already. I think you can burn him. Next. Dude, this is fucking wrong. Lena, get away from him. Get away, get away, get away. Oh, I'm pinned. Oh, man, I wanted to do some deeps. See, now my DPS is going down. It's not doing any. Thank you. That's the Space Invader mechanic. See? Now, he will uppercut the tank. It's designed to definitely hit the tank if he's low health, and there's nothing you can do about it. You have to kill him, and that does count as a DPS check, depending on how much health the boss has got at the time. So it's a dynamic one. It changes. But if you stay away from him, he won't reach with the uppercut, and he'll continuously just do his Space Invaders mechanic. Jesus. Deleted.
Another barrier seal.
So this is where they teach you breadcrumb mechanics. You will need to know about this crystal in order to understand the last boss. It's quite simple. Kill it. Otherwise stuff comes out. Draw the room, Lena. You got this. We believe in you. Thank you. By the way, the builds are on. BFG. Exclamation point BFG in the chat. This is the easiest Arcanist you will ever play. BFG has been out for a long time. Lots of people love it, but it's been adapted to the current patch. And it is now half as difficult. So, twice as easy. And hits twice as fucking hard. The ease of use is ridiculous. And the damage output matches it. You want something that's very, very fucking easy, so you just need to pay attention to mechanics. That's pretty much it. Get it. Bear in mind, we're using healing champion points on one of these, which means we do damage, we heal. So our damage is actually reduced because we've decided to do that, and it still wrecks. BFG? No, BFG. Big fucking gun. It's quite obvious. You do internet, don't you? Or is it only the... Never mind. Different type of internet. Folks, how do you get the skill that has on the R1? That's for... support. Oh, assault. What the fuck is it? Support, isn't it? So I find out it's assault. It is support. It's a scribing skill, and you need to unlock it and then customize it. Everything you need to know about that particular skill is actually in the video. I even go over to the scribing desk and show you how to make it. Big friendly giant. Nope. Big fucking gun. That's what this is. Bow. It's really obvious. If you played Quake 2, you know that it's got a big green beam coming out of that too. Technically speaking, the BFG is in Quake and Doom, but it's the same people anyway. It's software. Constant, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Website link, thank you very much. Put giveaway in the chat if you want to join the giveaway. There's one every day. Not on stream. You don't need to be on stream. Just save the website. As long as you've got an account there, you can enter to the free giveaway every single day. Today is ESO Plus for 6 months on PC. Do you really want to miss out on that? Boing. It was Kirch. You need to log in. That's it. It's a mini game. Basically, there's a screen, and you have to pick where you think the treasure is. The closest one wins. Every single giveaway is a guaranteed winner because it is considering the closest one. Not the only one that hits it, the closest. So if no one hits it, the closest wins. Right, be very, very careful here. 85% killer crystal. 85, 75, 65, 55. That is too much damage. I'm gonna... Oh, I did the thing. Get back to your corners as quick as possible because you need to interrupt Orin when he lands. 3, 2, 1. Skellington. By fucking hell. What the shit? Back on the Skelly. Oh my god, that was ridiculous. 3%. Next. Interrupt Orin. Come on, come on, come on. That is fucking disgusting. 65. Next crystal. Shit. Oh my word. Missed. Next. One more left. Leonard, you might want to apply breach to that target. You're not applying your... There we go. Basic skills. Now we're going to watch out for the walls. I want to buy a tank, please. Of course I've got aggro. Why would I not have aggro? I love it when the DPS... Like, I've got aggro. There's 2 other people in the room that could do something useful, like res the tank, and I'm just standing here fighting the fuck, and you're doing nothing. Thank you. 3, 2, 1. Dodge. That's rough. Fuck me. Someone res Lena. Turn your banner off. Turn it back on when the fight is finished. Starts again. Ghosts! Look for the gap, get through it, turn around, hit the boss. Get off. Always focus the big giant Skelly. 3, 2, 1. Oh, I can't dodge. Ghosts. You got it, Lena. Look for the gap. Go through the gap. Woof. Let's get out of the way of that fucker. Multiple fucking skellies. That was lucky. Ghosts are coming. Look for the gap. You get another Skelly, but it's too fucking late. He's gonna die anyway. If I can find out where the ghosts are. Uh-oh, that was close. Why am I the only one alive? Disagree. 3, 2, 1. Tentacles. Oh, look at that. Last one alive. Sucks to be you. Nee. Oh, God. Resin now. Res. So, here's a tip, people. If you can read the room rather than blindly running around in circles, spamming DPS buttons, if you realize the tank is dead and someone else has aggro, don't keep doing DPS. Go pick the fucking tank up. It's really simple. If you all run around chasing the person who's getting chased around, all you're doing is copying him going, oh, look, we can run around too. Pick up the tank. Now, they did eventually do that, but I had to call it with a 10-second delay, which is a bit of a problem. But it's dead now, so we're moving on to the next dungeon. It's basic common sense. If someone else has aggro, that is your opportunity to fix the fight before something horrible happens. And we're going to sell all this shit. I do not have enough room in my bags. I haven't actually fully upgraded this dude's mount, so... He also hasn't done Fang Lair before.
I couldn't have. Oh, I have a few.
Mechanics stunned me twice trying to res. Shit excuse. I watched you chase me around in circles first before that happened. Try harder. Bank. Hey Zai, chat. Odin, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Deposit. Yes, please. Where's the stuff and things? Anyway, that was mega. Drop that off, drop that off. This can all go in there because it's furniture. That can be destroyed, but I'll deal with it later. This doesn't need to be with me. Nor does that or that. Loads and loads of soul gems. I don't need to carry them all. Look at all these empty ones. Repair kits. Treasure map. Okay, so we've got some space now. Most of this is for other builds. So I've got BFG, Venom, and Keeper all on the same character. So I've got shit everywhere. Right. Next. I think. Let's decon some shit first. Did I save the build? Because that's important. Grasshopper, come here. I didn't save the build. Save. That's Venom. That's BFG. That's Keeper. Banging. All on the same character. Easy peasy. Yes, he's a Nord. Activity Finder, Dungeon Finder, Random Vet. Go. It's gonna be mega. Aha! Exiled Redoubt. I was in here earlier with another BFG. I'm shit you not. They devastated it. It was fucking insane. They did bring a healer though, so might be a little different. Don't know where Carpet Boy's going. Oh, to pick up the quest. I didn't hand mine in. I had a bug. Don't know this one? It's banging. Very good dungeon. Technically speaking, my favorite is the other one, but this is really, really cool. First time here. Get your excuses out already. Dude, you have a beam of death. Kill stuff with death. Lena, off you go. See, Raddy? Easy. Stuff is dead. Imagine. Let's go. This one's shorter than the other one anyway. Have you got the correct setup, Lena? If you're using the one with the chain pull, listen carefully. When you do a pull, be sure that you stay on that bar for at least 1 second to allow it to activate. It does have a delay. It's in the set details, but whatever. So if you do a pull, stay on the bar for at least 1 second till you see it trigger, and then switch over again. Don't worry, you can block cast it. Leonard, stop moving. Everyone helms the golden vendor weekend, so I bought the medium one. Nice. Is the infinite one? Okay, ignore everything I just said. Leonard, be awesome. So these bosses are quite active. You do need to kill ads and stuff, otherwise the boss can't be hurt, etc, etc. It's basic stuff that you will see, but it's very dramatic.
They locked the gate. We'll have to find another way through.
Look at this. Redonkulous. Oh, poor Archer. I knew we had to go that way anyway. Obviously. Watch your feet. Biggest tip I can give you for the next fight, watch your feet.
We don't know who that is.
What did she say? Addons and Concilius. It's a funny name. I think she's pissed. Wow. Splat. I never actually have to worry about my charges again, which is new. I don't have to listen to that dickhead in the chat going, "Did you know your charges ran out?" while I'm mid-fight and fully aware of it. Oh man. The village idiot's gonna have nothing to do now. It's fine, we'll make them do the washing up. They just did this dungeon, did a stupid on ESO. What did you do? There's leading, so tell us. Is there any cool shit? Ah, let's check the cool shit down here first. No cool shit. No chests. Boo, disagree. Villagers always think of something. They don't think of anything, that's the point. They do something. I'm following the tank. They found cookies.
We were the bodyguard who failed to protect.
Loving this when you get the secrets on the start of the fight and then rest sucks you into the main boss after the boss is dead. It teleports you to secret. I mean, that technically would be a spoiler, wouldn't it? But yes. It's a fucking cool fight. Kill ads. I can't say that any clear enough. Or any clearer. Any clear enough? Words are fucking hard today, people. Can't say it any clearer. Kill the ads. You should do that in any fight anyway. Depending on the fight, I guess. Nice pull. We're doing round of the BFG, finished the skill line, didn't have tied on yet. I went into the dungeon. Make it on my sword, my crafted. I accidentally made it 150 CP without noticing and made the whole set gold. Ah, that's a sore one. That's unfortunate. I don't know if this is obvious or not, but you see this beam coming out of this dude that is obviously putting a shield around that dude? You might want to kill this dude to stop him from getting protected. Now, you don't need to know the mechanics to be able to spot something like that. Be alert, pay attention. Especially if it's a new fight. For the people out there that see new fights and don't know what to do with them, spend more time opening your eyes and less time panicking running around the room. So right now, what do you think is going to go on? Beam on him. Maybe if we kill him... No beam. Shit like that. Now, I know that sounds painfully obvious, but you'll be surprised how many people miss that stuff because of panic. So, the less you know about the fight, the less you need to run around the room, and the more you should pay attention. Because running around doesn't teach you anything. You tend to just try to survive as long as you can and think that's winning. Lena's dead. He didn't block a heavy attack. Poor Lena. Everybody died in that fight but me. Just saying. I was wondering why I couldn't put on the glistening armor. That's bad, man. You've done that. It's heartbreaking. I still have a V14 wrestler staff on my Hisskeeper. Just because that's what it always had and I never upgraded it and didn't realize. Not quite the same problem, but still funny. We've got a special buff, people. Where's the character? Now, we have... Saves you from death once every 10 minutes. Well, that's already gone. It's not. But we know who's going to use that first. Because Raddy and Unforgiven Car Park both died in that boss fight. It's definitely not Leonard's fault, because he's the almost immortal warrior. He's almost immortal, which is why he died. See? I didn't missell it. The title was correct. Panic in a dungeon. Those are just words. This fight, watch your bloody feet. Look at the floor. Look, it's probably got spikes coming out of there. Probably. Definitely. Yes. Obviously. I don't know if this is obvious or not, but they might show you an AoE on the ground that you might have to avoid in order to avoid the spikes. Then a big heal check. You got a debuff on you. Get out of the shit. Find a spot. Ads. Where the fuck are they gone? There they are. He's going to continue to do this spinny McFuck shit until these are dead. So you might want to help. Beautiful. Much better. There you go. Now he stops doing the spinny. That yellow one is a stack one. If you don't stack, you get hit harder. Make sure you block when he jumps you, though. What happens when he goes immune, people? In the chat, what happens? We learned this from the last couple of seconds. Ads. Oh, beautiful stack, Lena. Beautiful stack, Lena. He's on the interrupt as well. Look at him. I love it when I get the kills, because then I get more stamina back. You've seen pretty much all the phases now. Just rinse, repeat. 3 Death Stars. He's going to do it one more time. There he goes. Rule of 3. Stay out of trouble. Glad Lena had that blood altar up. Want to buy an interrupt? Remember, panic less. If you haven't got aggro, pick the tank up. Easy peasy. Banner off if you're struggling for resources, and you won't have to worry about that being drained. And once you've popped the potion, put it back on again. Or use somebody else's, because I'm benefiting from it anyway. Boing. See? Not that difficult. Hits hard, quite mobile, but the mechanics are visually quite obvious. Big AoE on the ground makes spikes come out. Invulnerability shield makes ads come out. Go from there. Was I meant to go jumpy jump? Yes. Mud crab. Nobody look. Shh. I love how the NPC gets involved in a mud crab fight. Keep that altar up at all times if you can, Lena, because that does really, really help. You can take the synergy. Hey, Zion Ninjas, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Olympian, welcome in. Oh my god, buttons work. I've been in this dungeon twice today. I mean, last time I didn't really have to do much because I was AFK for a second, setting the stream up, and they just kind of ran through and killed everything. What the other skill line or you use it? What other skill line or you using? Put BFG in the chat. Everything you need to know is in that video. Failing that, there's a written guide as well. Really good one, actually. Boing. Also, hi! Speedster, you have to say hello. Most people, when they greet someone, they say hello. They don't normally just ask them a question straight away. Even in England, right? Even in England, before someone asks you a question, they'll even be courteous enough to go, "Oi, mate!" Because that counts as hello. Brer Rabbit the fuck out of that. Hi, Zoe. I do apologize. You don't have to apologize. Just say hello. How you doing, Speeds? Welcome in. But yeah, everything you need to know is in the video. Failing that, use the description for the written guide. Just click it and go there. We're using 3, technically. Assassination, Herald of the Tome, and Adric Spear. But for very good reason. Okay, Skipper. Skipper? I kill all the bosses. No, it's in Australia. I know. If he told me. Ah, secret boss. So once you kill this boss, you get a secret, and you can throw furniture at people. Really funny, actually. Investigate, find the right one. Ghostbusters moment. Watch out, you'll get stunned to shit in this one, which is really painful if you don't have bubbles and shit in the room. Video gives reasons, written guide gives all the gear and no idea. Pretty much. It's accurate, actually. Written guide is kind of a checklist. The video guide is how everything actually works, like full explanation and everything. I see people updating their add-ons already, just had an update some. Nice! Dude, they will be. First day, actually trying to get them all to land. They're going to be stress testing the fuck out of them, making sure everything is as it should be. Give them time. They'll get there. Secret done. You bash stuff. Look at this. I throw boxes at people. If you use your bash, you throw ghostly furniture at the enemy. Don't have the BFG made for the correct level of gear. Let's give it a try. Dude, you're going to fucking love it. It's disgusting. Well, you know anyway, because you play it on PC. You'll also notice the difference between the add-on for DPS versus combat metrics. Obviously, it's like combat light, and it reads it a little bit differently. But, I mean, it's there. Again, people are updating their add-ons, as Paul just noted. So, if anything isn't functioning as intended at the moment, don't worry, I'm sure they'll be on it. The fact that they've got it already into the game is the most important part. The rest of it is yet to come. Same for my own one, for the All About Mechanics add-on. That one is pending also. Inside that particular add-on, if you do get stuck and you need to watch a video or whatever, it will actually direct you straight to the web pages, so you can even use the browser on your PlayStation anyway. Just by clicking it. You don't have to try and find the website and go through all that shit. You can just click it. Anyway, more stuff is happening to that soon. Fancy some add-ons, never used any before. Give them a go, dude. This one, get in the bubble. Get in the bubble. That. Look, surprise, green circle of safetiness. I pulled the boss. Now he's going to have his little meltdown. Stay in the bubble. Otherwise, the lightning zaps will get you. Dude, try to turn him so that we can aim on his back. Because otherwise it gets a bit tricky. There we go. Dude, he's fucking melting. Get out there. In the bubble. Where the fuck is it? There it is. Fucking miles away, obviously. This fight is epic. Use minimap and the filter. What I need on it, and laser brick crafters by it. Fair. I haven't put the minimap on because, one, I've got used to not having it, and two, I kind of don't want to cover the screen at the moment just in case there's anything that will get in the way. But I probably will end up using it eventually. The 3 add-ons, 3 I use on PC. Thought I'd keep it simple for now. Yeah, I've got one that shows everything on the map because other characters need to see them. I don't like spoiling shit, but I've already seen it on my main character, so I just unlocked it for everything. The other one is the combat visuals, just to see numbers. And the other one is the market one, to see the prices of the items on average when you hover over them. That's it. And I've got minimal interference on my screen. So literally just quality of life. That's it. This is teaching you a mechanic, people. There are synergies. Orbs are unattended. You need to pick them up. If you don't pick them up, they start doing nasty shit. You find anything? Ooh, we're going to look for stuff. I wonder what's in here. Don't tell anyone. The squeaker. This is the load screen, actually. This one can be quite nasty. Be very careful of her nasty, nasty AoEs. Fire skills, please. 1 beam each, 20% health done. Throw furniture at her! Want to buy an interrupt? Oh, you can't even interrupt there. Throw furniture at her anyway. I love that we're throwing barrels at a witch. What the fuck? Dude, it's disgusting. Fucking filth. Final buff. Now, what we've got here is this one here. Every minute, your damage is increased by 25% for 10 seconds. Every minute.
I can stop it.
Boing. We probably should have pressed the portal. Would have been quicker. I mind you, I didn't even see one, to be fair. There was one, because he got there already. Last boss, let's go. Don't panic. Beam absolutely everything. Take a synergy if you see it. Lena? Don't be dead. You'll be fine. Slow down, take your time, we'll kill the ads. If you see a synergy, pick it up. Nice. Cut through the beam and get the ads. Beautiful. Oh, there's an ad there. I didn't even see that one. You might want to get this icicle because he's hurting. Take the synergy. Play aggressive, keep the pressure up, you'll be fine. Ads. Beautiful. Lightning attacker. Got it. Did I pick it up? I didn't pick it up. He's dead anyway. Fuck him. I thought I picked it up. It didn't work. Dude, you got decked. I did 6 million damage in that fight. 6 million. Boing. Return to rest.
Sorry about your
You just get a fucking speed run on that.
But I can't let you kill anyone else.
Do wizzy stuff. In one expedition in the Exiled Redoubt, defeat the secret thingies. Before defeating what's his face. Excellent. I was supposed to have this earlier, but it didn't work. Skill point, not necessary. Don't need it. So people complain about subclassing because you had to spend 2 skills per skill rather than 1. That was a way to balance it, so that actually you could increase the power of your character if you like, depending on what you chose, but it would cost you. But I use that loosely because it doesn't mean if you're subclassing you're stronger. It just means that you're adding extra power that you wouldn't normally have, i.e. a particular skill that you can now take advantage of that you couldn't before. Again, it doesn't necessarily make you stronger. It just means it's unlocking things you don't usually have. But even so, 2 skills for every skill there. 2 skills for every skill there. And I'm still sitting on 13 skill points spare. And this is a relatively recent character with fuck all quests done. Average price add-on seems better than TTC. What is it called? It's... fuck me. I don't remember. It's on the list. There's only like 30 add-ons. Market Tracker.
I love winnings. Drinks all around.
Yep, it's called Market Tracker. Thank you for the follow. Activity Finder, Dungeon Finder, Random Bet Go. I don't need to repair or do charges. Oh, Castle Thorn, do not be dead. This could go really well. Lady Thorn even, is not going to know what hit her. Don't do a dump. Even Design Ninjas, Mark JPVVA, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. We're on an Almost Immortal Warrior Infinite Archive version, which is not the one that goes for Dungeons and Trials, the other one, but he's brought it anyway. And 3 BFGs.
Showing me a spooky castle proves nothing, Talfig. Get us
Where's
inside
Lena?
without drawing attention. Then I'll decide how to feel about you.
Then maybe we could move faster?
Couldn't you go? Dope Tone, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. You joined in just in time. Yeah, it was just for you. That's why I did it in the first place for the last like 7 or 8 years. Didn't you know? It's amazing. I predicted it all by myself. I knew that one day you'd be here. Oh, CT in the chat if you want the guide for Castle Thorn. Thank you for the link. Video guide and written guide. Enjoy. Fucking cat. Or dog, whatever it is. Cat dog. Ghostbusters creature. Love overall is great in the chat as well. I have no idea. I didn't ask them. I guess so. They sound happy. Everyone say yay. Dude, turn it around. Why are you aiming it at the group? Lena, come on. You don't walk up to a boss and just stand in its face. You got to turn it around. And you dropped it. I want to buy a taunt. Want to buy a taunt. Dude, you're looking at it. What's he doing? That's how real this man is. You have to be. Lena has done something. I don't know what he's doing. Has he crashed? Motherfucker. He has as well. Right, we're going to kill it then. Just kill it. Skill's not working? Try harder. Wish they work. Reload, dude. Lena, you just died on the first boss. Oh, your res works. We didn't even need a tank. Don't even need you anyway. Bring a BFG. Wing. Just log out and log back in again, dude. I had the same thing. I could hit him with ulti. No one's talking to you, Unforgiven Car Park. I was talking to Lena. You're not the tank. Get out. You couldn't hit him with ulti. Right. I'm just going to underline this. The problem was that the tank couldn't fire taunts at the boss. So we had to try and wing it without the tank. And then Unforgiven Car Park goes, yeah, me too. Shut up. If you need to log out, just do it, dude. Unforgiven, if you need to log out, do it now. We were going to go for no depth speedrun hard mode, but apparently that's not on the cards anymore. Yeah, Raddy found it funny. See? Me and Raddy are laughing at you and your golden chicken. Isn't he mega? Look at this. I have a real one of those. Yes, a real one. Can't see how you can hit one with ulti if you're a carpet. Ah, very good. Unforgiven, if you need to relog, just do it, dude. Think I'm fine. Beams hit. Of course they do. They don't need a target. Your ulti needs a target. I think you've misunderstood how skills actually function. How functions actually skill. Yeah, we'll go with that. You don't understand how functions skill. Dude, this doesn't require a target. This does. If this doesn't hit, you're going to have problems. No gravy. Laters, dude. Thank you for watching. Raddy's got the amazing purple chicken. Giveaway in the chat, people. Yes, there's a giveaway, but you don't have to be on the stream to win it. All you need to do is follow that link. Oh, Lena's back. You can do dodge rolls now. Excellent. Now we're good. Oh, man. Unforgiven's doing a reset. Fair enough. Should we reset the dungeon? It'll be so sad if we get no death speedrun hard mode with death already happening. But the sexy brain actually understood that. It should. It was done in the right order if you hear it backwards. The giveaway link. That is on the website. If I'm not streaming one day, or if you miss a stream one day, it doesn't matter. I mean, it does matter because I won't get paid and I can't pay the bills and then I'll end up dead. But it doesn't matter to you because you can still win free shit. Because someone else will fix it for you. Go to that page. There's a game on there. Basically, all you need to do is hover over that picture and decide where you want to pin your pin. Submit if you're happy with it. You're done. We'll talk to you later. That's it. The closest one to the prize is the one that gets it. Currently, it's ESO Plus for 6 months on PC. What have we got to lose? Fuck all. In fact, save the link and do it later. You're not under time constraint on the stream. I mean, technically speaking, it should finish after midnight, but we don't need to talk about that. Boing, boing. I will be doing one a day, if not one every 2 days, depending on how that pans out. But there's going to be constant giveaways. Ah, you're back. Let's go. I'm going the wrong way. Don't follow me. Am I going the wrong way? I was. Let's go into the castle. Blue Rakat is going to die very fast. That's what we call him. Chicken wings. Do you know why I like this dungeon so much? Not just because it's cool, but the echo, the voices, the visuals, the color palette, the lot. And this Ghostbuster dog. It reminds me of EverQuest. Castle Mistmore. You know, when people enjoyed games, instead of trying to make everyone change it for them. Boing. Yeah, that's where we are now. Thank you for the link. It's like, hey, that's a cool design for a game. I'm going to play it and see what happens. Instead, no, I don't like it. Change it for me or else. Or else what? Or else I'll go on Facebook.
I heard a bit of a scuffle up here.
Whatever. That's where we are now, though. The level of entitlement when it comes to game design is fucking crazy. Instead of people allowing developers to design a game that they want to deliver as their own creation, there just ends up petitions everywhere about how you want it or demand it to be different because else. Whatever happened. Say what happened. Gamers are still there. But there's lots of people that aren't one. They aren't gamers. They just decided it's trendy. Those are the shouty ones. Boing, boing. There you go, see? Red Rakat. Come on, come on. He should die bloody fast. I want to hit him in the back. Ulti. Goodbye. Wow. Delete.
You moved so fast. Just caught me by surprise.
Okay, Lena, you've done this a million times before. I don't need to tell you how to play the game. But the big guys are the primary targets. The swords. That's how you say it. That's how you say sword properly, by the way. Swords. Words are fun. So many letters in the way for no good reason.
Defend the castle at all costs.
Nice, well done. That's the one you got to watch out for. Tanks out there. This guy here with a massive fucking two-hander, he is your primary target. If you don't taunt him nice and quickly, you're going to realize how squashy your DPS really are. Because they fucking hurt. Also, imps do not stand in their big circle of dead. Because in that circle, you will be dead. Doesn't matter how big you think you are, that will kill you. Getting out there. Choo, nearly got my toes. Curved swords. Yes. How dare you? This is a mechanic that they're teaching you for later. Get out of the way. Otherwise they go bang. Nice and simple. That happens on the next boss. Mike, now that you've had a proper look at it, and I know... Oh, my neck is stuck. I know things are probably going to get worse before they get better. All part and parcel of it. How are you finding some of the deliberately chosen quality of life add-ons that you've got access to now? Like charging up your weapons and auto repairs and shit like that. And minimap. And marker tools. Love the auto recharge one. Yeah, it's pretty good. I like how you can have the threshold kind of slider on it. Rather than just when it's completely empty. Because you might miss a light attack worth of glyph if that happens. 3, 2, 1, go. I have no choice but to use a damn market destroying one. Yeah, you don't have a choice, to be fair. It's use it or get swindled. I mean, you're gonna get swindled anyway. Don't step on each other, fucking hell. Read the room. Woof. That's close. Does console have a laser rip? Yes, it does. It doesn't really fucking need it because we've already got that feature as a quality of life update several years ago anyway. But, yes. There are many people introducing add-ons to console that haven't quite finished their add-ons yet because there's kind of a different way to apply some of it. Based on the fact it's gamepad UI, you have to consider that over everything else. But, plenty more to come. Even my own one is coming. will be all about mechanics add-on. We're getting one phase and that's it? Shit the bed. Lena, why are you... Why is he dead? It's not a good demonstration if he's on the floor all the time. Look, Unforgiven car park is supposed to be on the floor. You're not. You be dead more, you be dead less. Oh dear. Leonard's got a health bug. He fucking has today. Boing. Something's going wrong. I blame the game. Nice cosplay next on the agenda. No, this is not cosplay. This is who the character is. This is who he identifies as. Look, he's got tentacles. Therefore, he is Venom. Put Venom in the chat. That's not actually the build I'm using. I'm using the BFG today, but they got the same costume. Not cosplay. No, it's costume. Not cosplaying. It's just what he calls his outfit. Everybody's outfit is a costume. And there's auto die combat as a tank add-on running. That's fucking funny. Poor Lena. He didn't come all the way over here to get picked on, you know. That's just bonus. Lucky you. Don't stand in the imp juice. Unforgiven car park. No, Raddy. Raddy nearly copped it. Thank you for the follow. Raddy nearly did an Unforgiven car park. Can't believe he nearly fell for it. Raddy, who rides dinosaurs, nearly died. Too bad. Mike, you do realize when the All About Mechanics add-on lands on console, which it will do very soon, that was your healer's fault, and did you bring a tank, and want to buy a taunt, and all that kind of stuff, and everybody's dead, Dave, is going to pop up on the screen when your deeps die. Even if you don't need the mechanics, guys, that is part of the features that come with it. But part of that, while it's mildly sarcastic, is, and showing it off, you're going to be using it, nice. Part of it is to actually help the group, because so many people don't realize when a certain role has hit the ground, and they don't understand how important it is to get them up. So it actually pops up and says, tank down, or healer down. Normally while taking the piss out of you, but it does say it. Have you tried turning it off and on again? Instead of the useless tooltips, like dodge with stamina when you've got no stamina. Cheers, Os. Thanks for that. Triangle formation. Don't stand on anybody's head when you get the beam on your head. Hopefully we don't even get the beam, because I think it's going to get splattered. One to my taunt! Shit the fucking bed. Oof. Your response rate is slow today, dude. Oh, he's got it. Don't worry. Maintain that breach. Fuck the ads. Should be able to cut the beam through them, if worse comes to it. But failing that, as long as we stay on the target, it will die. Although I've just watched someone at the side of the room there stop doing DPS on the boss for some fucking reason and decided not to be a team player, which means it's going to take longer than intended. Oof, that was lucky. Who's the blue beam? I blame Raddy. Unforgiven panic over there. He ran to Gratwood to go and get some chips while we were trying to do beams. So, strategies work really well if everyone applies them. Wait, you want us to do what with the ads now? Kill them in the face! Boing. Remember, if you tell everyone in your group, okay, focus DPS on one target, and someone runs around the room, like, not doing that, the outcome is now less than you intended it to be. Okay, I don't need to over-explain that, but it's less good. Oh, this pull sucks. Oh, no, it is this one. This has 4 imps, and they go bang. Like that. That is a pug killer. Most people fail their no death on that pull. Again, CT in the chat if you want the All About Mechanics guide for this dungeon. Everything is explained in that video, quite straightforward. Even the hard mode, demonstrated as well. It's all there. Fucking hell, do not need an ulti on him. Pop. Don't be dead, Lena. Last boss. No, it's not. We're nearly there. Loads of ads first. Well, trash. They're not ads. They're not ads unless there's a boss in the room. Here they are. No, they're not. These are trash. They're called ads because they're additional enemies. They are part of an encounter additionally to the boss. Boing. They are mobs or trash. Before anyone tries to confuse you, they're not NPCs. Non-player characters are characters that you interact with that aren't people. These are not non-player characters. Technically she is if you were to talk to her. But instead, because we don't, she's a boss. Oh. So a quest NPC. Yep, quest non-player character counts. Things that you kill, trash, mobs, or bosses. Or elites. Lots of different terms to use, but NPC is not one of them, unless, of course, you actually physically interact with them. Again, you could argue that because she's got dialogue, that's a boss NPC. But generally speaking, the ones that run around the dungeon, they are not NPCs. They are just controlled by the computer. Trash. I know, years and years and years and years and years of MMOs, and people still don't get it, but it's true. That's why people get so confused when you say certain acronyms online. They're like, what the fuck does that mean? Because there's so much misinformation that people have got confused. They don't know who to believe. And then they hear bullshit so often that when they hear the truth, they can't spot it. Boing. Say mum, Stein. I'll put on a string. Not happening. Whee. That's leading. Like pass. Yeah, that is very, very, very heavily misused. That is an actual clear definition, and so far I've not seen people use it properly. Mike does on his streams. He explains to you what it means, but when it comes to the fucking words on the internet, it's one of those cool words that people that try to nerd out on the internet while they used to beat up nerds, which is hilarious, hear words, use words, and don't know what they mean. Rules, right? Mine. Bastard. Like gank. I love that one. That's my favorite. Yo, I ganked him, bro. No, you didn't. Yeah, I did. I was invisible, and he came past me, and I ganked him. You didn't gank him. You surprise attacked him. You stealth killed him. You 1v1 surprised him. You killed him while he wasn't looking. You AFK nuked somebody. Whatever fuck term you want to use, but it's not gank. Gank is 2 words. Gang, attack. Surprise. Gang means more than 1. Good evening. How to use add-ons on PlayStation 5. You go to your options, and you go to add-ons. Options. Add-ons. Manage or browse. Easy peasy. That boss fight was pretty fucking quick, actually. Duty find a dungeon, find out, random vet go. T-Dub Cobra, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Oh, fucking hell. I don't want to do this dungeon. Mom, I don't want to do... Put Tempest in the chat, actually. If you haven't done this before, or you're struggling, or whatever excuse you've got to look up my guides, put Tempest in the chat. There's a video there. There's also a written guide with it. I don't want to do this one. We're moving and going somewhere else. I don't know where you're running to, because we're leaving. Randy's got a quest. Oh, we have to stay now because he's decided that he's going to make the rules. Fine, we'll all stay because Randy wants to. Let's go. Just because you've got a quest. That's all. It's the only reason. If you didn't have a quest, you'd be going into that boat. Thank you for the fart, Vigix. Much appreciated. You like this one? I don't. 2 reasons. One, when I was farming for the off-balance build, trying to demonstrate it on stream, the entire sticker book, the last thing I got was the dagger I needed. Also, second, Ribbon D. Second reason. Thank you for the rep. Second reason, too many fucking doors. Things like you can go to Fungal Grow, you only get base game dungeons, right? I've had to travel to them. We did get Exiled Redoubt, which was a good one. Boing. Beam. Everything to death. You missed one. Got interrupted somehow. Maybe it ran out. Oh, loot the fucking thing. Wow. I pressed X to loot and he jumped. Careful. I'm not pulling you off.
Dead, and you'll be back to where you started. With nothing.
Cut the beam through all the enemies if you can, even though they're not in the middle. Lenny, you gotta pull them in. He doesn't have time. Too quick. Boss face. Stop spinning there. There we go. Oh, wow. A book. Book. Name the movie, people. Name the movie. Words are hard. I stumbled over my own face there. We lost Raddy. Raddy, you don't have to do the quest apart from the first part. Well, correction. That's wrong. The first part you need to do, once the beach is empty, to activate that part of it. After that, you just need to hit the pinions. I don't know where he is. If you don't speak to the NPC after the beach is empty, then you can't continue it. It's one of the only dungeons left that actually does that. I think there's like 2 or 3. Bloody hell. Goodbye. Where the fuck is he going? Hocus Pocus, congratulations. Did you look it up? Did you Google that, Blind Illusions? It took you a long time. I think you might have Googled it. Did you see part 2? It was fucking tragic. They should have left it. Boing, boing. I've still got an Eve Vanguard command for some reason. And it's valid, but I forgot to remove it. That is coming soon. Not yet. Hit the thing. Do the moonwalk. Now you can finish this bit. If you don't do that, can't do it. It's fucking weird that they still lock that one. They try to make it so that all the dungeons were accessible versus people that are dumb as fucking run through trying to not let you do a quest. So if you do pick it up, you can just kill the last boss and hand it in anyway. So it doesn't matter. There's a couple outstanding that don't do that. That movie is a cornerstone of my childhood. My mind got stuck in bed knobs and broomsticks though. It took a moment to remember. The question still applies. Have you seen the second one? Well, the question still stands, not applies. Words are fucking hard today, dude. Starting stream after you just had a full day of work already is fucking tiring as hell. See? Too many doors in here. Watch it with my kids. Gross. Yeah, it's fucking shit, dude. It was not good at all. They should have not done it. Boing. It's one of those things where you're like, I could appreciate the effort, but I don't. It was just shit. For part 1 being so bloody good, what on earth did they do with the second one? 20 years later. Yeah, leave it. They shouldn't have done Please Academy 27, but they did. They shouldn't have done a lot of things. Boing. 27. The thing is, police academies were done quite close to each other. Hocus Pocus was like 20, 30 years apart. I mean, that far apart, they kind of forgotten where they started. Like, oh, we got 3 witches and they did the thing and there's a book and there's... no, it's not as funny anymore. It was funny then. Boing. At least we get Spaceballs. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. I'm not looking forward to it, because the same applies, doesn't it? You took too long to figure out a new idea. You haven't got any, so you make a part 2. Part 2 is toofuckinglate.com. Just leave it. If it was broken as fuck in the first place, you'd have made another one by now. The reason you don't need another one is because it already works. Fucking leave it alone. This is why we're not allowed nice things. Keep going like Ghostbusters, dude. 1 and 2 are the only real Ghostbusters. The rest is shit. And I haven't seen all of them, actually. 1 and 2, that's it. That's all I'm interested in. They were good. Boing. Only positive thing, Rick Moranis is actually coming back for it. That's the only thing giving me hope it'll be good. That is a good thing, but here's a possibility. The possibility is they got some really shit investors to help revive something that doesn't need reviving, and they blew the entire budget on one person. That's the possibility. And that's what I'm not looking forward to. Boing. Like, no one wants to touch it because it's already good and it doesn't need to be changed. And then one fucking suit decided that he's going to throw a few quid at it. It doesn't matter if they're underneath a bigger name. There's those little side projects that have got different budgets. That's what I'd be worried about. It's going to work. It's going to have to be a level of imagination that isn't allowed these days. Yeah, someone's going to have to fucking... Someone's going to have to take a hit and actually bring comedy back. Stop conforming to fucking cancel threats online from people that don't even want to watch your shit anyway. Like, someone's gonna have to fucking grow a pair. Otherwise, it's just gonna be shit. I mean, the clue is in the title. It's called Space Balls. Film made before the 90s are much better. They need to stop making remakes. There's been a couple that have been pretty good, but yeah, I mean, with it being the moving trend, I think enough is enough sometimes. Boing. That's offensive. Don't watch it. If it's not for you, that is perfectly fine. There's actually nothing ever been wrong with someone saying, it's not for me. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. Go to my channel. If you don't like it, it's not for you. Perfectly fine. But when it comes to people trying to shut everything down aggressively and bring down the walls and all this fucking shit just because they don't like something, fuck me. I wish I had that much time. Boing. What a way to squander your privilege. Boing, boing, boing. Whee! Kill them in the face! Aw, they're our friends. Fucking rip. I got the right tune for the stream today. I was humming that when I was playing Dune yesterday. It's not the right one. It's too happy for Dune. Dune is death. Wing. Did you press hard mode? You must have done. Your banner's not on. You have no flag. Oh, you do. You just got a bug. No, you don't have a flag. There you go. So this is what is known as the Superman punch. She's fucking evil. Stay close. When she does the spread and AoE, get the fuck out. When she has finished it, get the fuck back in. That's the get the fuck out mechanic. That's the get fuck in mechanic. If not, if you're too far away, she will Superman punch you, and it is basically a one-shot. These wind or smoke or whatever you want to call them, I said that on purpose, I'll get to that in a minute, will knock you backwards, and they will stun you even if you've been stunned, so don't get hit by them. That is also the quickest I've seen that boss die. That was quick. In the video, the written guide, no, not the written guide, the video guide to Tempest Island, Tempest in the chat, I said in the video, mind the smoke, don't get caught by it. And someone got really pissy and tried to underline to me that I'm a fucking idiot. And like, it's clearly wind, you know. Sorry. You know exactly what I mean. If someone knows exactly what you mean, but they have to correct you anyway, how do we say this without offending anyone? You're talking to a cunt, basically. It's just, there's no other term for it. You know what I mean? It's a guide. Why split fucking hairs? At that moment in time, I was trying to explain it. It was quite fast-paced. Did you get it or not? There's loads of dust flying around the room. Should we call it dust or wind? Technically, you're an idiot. Correct. There's some things that just are not warranted. And it's one of those. It was a long time ago, actually. We're talking like 5 or 6 years. Fucking mad. Like, what was the need for that? Not wind, actually. It's technically smoke. Oh, sorry, Ard. Is there any need for that? Oh, dear. It's just a comment. Yes, it is. That was just a response. Did you hand your quest in? While talking to Peddler of Prizes. Speaking of prizes, 6 months... Hello, Pigeon. It's Derek. 6 months ESO Plus on PC. You are limited to time. It is going to run out very soon. Put giveaway in the chat. Go to the website. That link is already there for you. Congratulations. And you can join. Bear in mind, once you've signed up, you are eligible for every other giveaway that I release on the website. And there are going to be many of them. Some will be game codes for the Elder Scrolls Online, PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. Some will be completely different games. And sometimes there'll be physical items as well. I've given away in the past on the previous version of that. It's now working fine, don't worry. The Daddy Dagon Xbox controller, that was given away. Also, Molag Bal, the statue, that was given away on that loot finder as well. So that is a game on the website. Keep an eye on it. Check it every day. Keep an eye on the timer, and you will get free shit. Eventually. Someone's got to win. You can't always win every single time. One person has to win. Not all of you. You don't all get ESO Plus for 6 months. Sorry if that's confusing. But yeah, someone last night actually won the Season Pass for PC. And today it's ESO Plus for 6 weeks. 6 months even. What the fuck is this? Oh, there we go. Sean the Rock, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I sounded like I meant that, didn't I? Get out! I'm joking. Got my first Solstice treasure map today, so use your guide to find where it was. Thank you. You are welcome. Oh, I haven't even got a command for that. How rude of me. How have I... Did I even put it on the fucking list? Wait a minute, don't kill anything. Give me a second. I need to check this. In neutral territory. I did not even put it on the fucking list. What an absolute noob whistle. Right, here's a link. Open link in new tab. Take the link. Copy, paste. Take this. I need to make a command for it anyway. This is yours. Oh my fucking word. Why are you not working? Should we try again? In fact, let me make a command for this while we're here. Otherwise, I will fucking forget. If you put ultimate in the chat, that should give... Oh, zone guides, actually. Zones, I don't remember what the fuck it is. That should take you to the, name of the fucking page. Ultimate zone guides. I'm very fucking tired, people. So... This? That is the command. And we will add that to... here. If I've spelled it correctly. Solstice Ultimate Zone Guide. Yes, that is available. Share it with your friends. If you don't have any friends, share it with anyone. Just share it anyway. Copy. Link. Opening a new tab. That should have saved it. Why is that? There is an incorrect link. Dear oh dear. That makes sense. Good job we did this on live stream. Put Solstice in the chat. That'll send you to the right place. In the meantime, I need to send this over. Where's the buttons? Done. Right, that should fix that. True, you definitely need a rude command. Who does? I've got a rude command. We just get you to come in. Okay, let's go. Boing. Ooh, skill point. BC2 in the chat for Banished Cells 2 if you want the guide. That is also on the website. And there's a video for it. The Solstice guide is fucking huge. Just like all the other Ultimate Zone guides. The lore books are not necessarily all on there yet, but they will be very soon. Why does the link never work? Banished 2. It's been a long bloody day. I've already done a 3-hour Dune stream today. Alongside loads of other stuff. Including website stuff and bits and pieces and arguing with people in emails. Why do I have to function properly now? Can't I just not? I'm already halfway through just not. Banished 2, still not working, is it? I don't fucking remember what it is. Put website in the chat. Drop down to ESO guides, go to All About Mechanics, it's there. Oh shit, you moved. My bad. Thank you for the link. That's the problem. I've burnt the candle at both fucking ends. So when it comes to functioning on stream late at night after I've already done everything, words just don't come out in the right order. I nearly said they don't come out in the wrong order, which would have been helpful if they did go in the right order in the first place, because that would have been a correct statement, but nope. Boing. Good thing I was here to keep this streamer professional. It's a good job you were here to what? To be here. Oh, yes. Love it. Boing. Bow. Wanna buy pull? You're running up and stabbing. Dude, pull them and pin them. Jeff Papa! Uh-oh. This is Jeff. He's mega. BBC2. No. Dungeons don't have V at the beginning. Trials do. It's the quickest Jeff kill you'll ever see. We're 3 BFGs, people. 3 buffkers. Big frickin' guns. Big fucking gun. From Quake and Doom and all the other ones. You know, the ones with the big beam that is green and blow stuff up. Who did the alert? Sean did? You tried? You made it up! V is only at the beginning of the acronyms for the trials. That Eve link is aggressive. I shouldn't have that on there anymore, actually. Not that there's anything wrong with it. Press it if you want. But that's not supposed to be there. Timers. Get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. Perfect. That's a really long message. Waffle Shark Gaming, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I've been watching your... Let me read that again. We want to get into ESO today, and I stumbled across your YouTube and decided to start the ESO adventure this week. Nice! Thank you for making the work today. My work day today more fun with your videos. I can do words, don't worry. You are most welcome, and thank you very much for joining. Good as pure hacks. Shay, welcome to the stream. Who pulled me into the fight? This boss is quite simple. Hold block if you're the tank and maintain taunt. If you don't hold block and maintain taunt, you're going to get heavy attack while not blocking, you're going to die. He hits really fucking hard. He doesn't look like he hits hard, but he does. That's a fucking funny name. Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for the follow. Much appreciated. We are on an Almost Immortal Warrior and 3 BFGs today. People put BFG in the chat. Put Immortal in the chat. Either one of those two. We're here using them. BFG is the easiest Arcanist you will ever fucking play. Not that you should be surprised after I've delivered you that Easy Sork, the Lazy Sork, the Almost Immortal Warrior, and fuck knows how many other builds over years. But this one is just fucking nails. Have a good night. Time to cook dinner with the wife. Enjoy. Make sure you say hello and have fun. Oh shit. For those at the back there that are confused, I've met Tex in real life twice, actually. First time was after surgery, for the first time that I had surgery. My fucking stomach. So I couldn't really do too much because I was fucking knackered, but I did turn up anyway because I'm a soldier. And the second time, that was before the second surgery, so I didn't have to struggle, so we got hammered. It was great. Came all the way to Cottesdale, Norwich. Got pissed in the sun. This boss, when ESO first came out, was the stopping point for pretty much every group. It still is for people now, but if you're experienced, it's less stressful. If you're not experienced, I mean, you might still really, really struggle, but these used to overlap so badly, people just couldn't get through it. You need healing? Go buy some bandages. Basically, there's 3 phases. There's loads of scamps that come out when she goes into the portal, then there's loads of twilights, and then there's loads of clan fears. If you don't kill them while she's in this phase, when she goes back into the portal again, you'll overlap each ad phase with more ads. And when vet ranks were a thing, it was very common for the whole room to get full of ads. It still happens now with people, but it's a lot less. That was overtuned to fuck back then. It was insane. But that was a different design for the structure of the game at that point in time, before One Time Real anyway. Which I appreciate for newer players is fucking irrelevant, but it's a nice story. Clan Fear. Do you remember when these didn't jump on your fucking head? Evil. Lena, stack them both together. Taunt the left one, taunt the right one, run into the corner, they'll stack. Run into the corner. You got it. Come back in. Why does that work that way, people? Let me explain to you. They are ranged targets. They will only move towards you if you are out of their range. Much like any other ranged target in the game. If they cannot be pulled because they're CC immune, you need to manipulate your feet to manipulate theirs. So, basic rule of thumb, any ranged target, generally speaking, has a 28-meter range. If you can get outside of that range while maintaining aggro, they will come to you. Go back in when they're in a place that you would like them to stand. There is a video on that about tanking and taunting and range manipulation on my channel if you put beginner in the chat. Talk to Keeper, what's his face? I was going to intimidate him, but I won't bother. Can't, don't have the skill. Is this 1 or 2? 2. Hard mode is keep 3 Jeffs alive. That used to be very, very tricky to live through that because eventually you'd have too many. But now, with these 3 in the room, might not see them. Oh, really? So, easy mechanic. I'm in a bubble. It's red. Look for red on the floor. As you can see, over here is red. If I stand in it, I will remove my curse really fucking slowly. If it's blue instead, it's on the other side of the room. Fucking hell. Those feasts, the bubbles, these things, they need to be killed. Otherwise, if they reach the boss, he will heal. On Banished Cells 1, he has 1 of them. On Banished Cells 2, he has 2. By the way, this is a failed hard mode because there's only 1 Jeff in the room. You need 3 or more. So you have to pace it. Slow the fuck down. Depends on the group, obviously. Not doing hard mode anyway. Doesn't matter. Older hard modes for version 2s used to have a condition, not necessarily a scroll. A couple of them did, but most of them were based on a condition, and you had to try and figure that out. Or it would read it in the achievements list. Another skill point. It's almost like the game has favored all the dungeons I don't have skill points for. Okay, I got time for 1 more dungeon, then I've got to get the fuck out of here. Please don't give us something shit. I'm not doing it. We're going somewhere else. Nope. Not happening. We are going somewhere much cooler. Like... we always default to Depths of Malatar. But people like that dungeon. Stand by for Fungal Grotto again. I'm not doing the Finder again. I can't because I'd have to delete the group and start again and do the Finder. We're already in the queue. You can't do that. I am manually traveling to a different one. This character hasn't done Black Drake Villa apparently. That's unusual. Let's see. Not that. Not going there. Not going there. Definitely not going to Gratwood. We did Lair Marslock yesterday or the day before. City of Ash, no. Horror Ira would be quite funny. Cloud Rest. We could do a 4-person Cloud Rest. What's this? Bedlam Vale. Lena probably need a healer. We could do Ice Reach. Where the fuck is Ice Reach? That's Dire Frost. That's Ice Reach. Frostfall. Ice Reach is down here. Scrivener's Hall. Blessed Crucible. Biggest teabag in ESO. Castle Thorn we already did. Let's see what else we've got. Not the Trial. Oathsworn Pit is pretty fun. Although, that's going to be tricky. No heals on the last boss. Is hit and miss. You can do it. Shipwright's Regret. Fuck it. Let's do that. Would it be possible to 4-person Cloud Rest? Yes. Yes, it is. As long as someone can deal with the portals downstairs on the last boss, or you burn the fuck out of her, yes. Easy? No. Possible? Yes.
Will be back any moment.
Beware, salty spirit. Sachi will not go
Boing, boing. Zardy's hilarious. Look how small he is. Oh, I got the quest. SWR, I think? Or SW. Or SR. I don't remember. There's a command for it. There's a guide for this on the channel also. Celine's web is SW, so it's SWR. Or SR. You found it! Hey, nice. Let's go. Zaji, lead us to where all the dead people are. You puss. Hey, he's got the grapple that we had in Dune. Yes, I tried to use that earlier. As soon as I got an ESO, I tried to grapple up a hill. Can't do it. Disappointed. I did not mean to go down there. What the hell was that? These are breadcrumb mechanics. These will teach you what's to come. Those ghosts will latch on to individual players and debuff the fuck out of them. You do less damage, you do less healing, and you need to get rid of them. If you run around the room trying to fight your own individual minion, you're going to have trouble because your damage is reduced. Someone else needs to help you kill it. So stack them up as much as you can and go from there. Missed one. Squeak crit. We're doing this. She's crazy. Ali of Abwan, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Welcome in. Have a shout out. We have add-ons on console. Can you actually Adam and Eve it? Boing. We're on 3 BFGs, Abwan. 3 BFGs and an infinite archive version of the Almost Immortal Warrior. Not even the content one. Watch this for Messi. Holy fuck. 50%. Rip. Next. She can't even spawn the fucking ads quick enough. Can I hit 2 at once? Nearly. I can actually. Oh. Not quite. Excuse me. Mine's dead before yours, just saying. We've got exactly the same build, doing exactly the same skills, and mine dead first. Yours is broken. We all have 1 each. I'm helping all 3 of you. Mum, I want 3 cookies now. The chocolate ones. No, not that. Chocolate ones. Get off. Can't talk, must have heart attack due to sandworms. Wywood, how you doing? It should be fun. I managed to tank this on Vet just recently. This is really fun, actually. I love this dungeon. So, just saying, by the way, this is one of the very, 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 very few dungeons that does actually have a legit DPS check on hard mode on the second boss. The rest of the fights don't, but that one does. Because you have to get rid of the doggies, otherwise the room blows up. It's quite harsh. But with these builds, if you do successfully get past the first boss, you have nothing to fucking worry about. Those dogs will melt. We're not going to do hard mode because let's face it, people need to coordinate and understand the fucking boss, and I have to go after this particular dungeon. But if we were to, the second boss wouldn't be a problem. Stay as close as you fucking can. As soon as he does his big spread in AoE, 3, 2, 1, dodge roll into it. Otherwise, each person that fails will make 4 of them fire out. Minions have to be kept really, really close so they all die together. That needs to be interrupted. Malcolm is in the room. Bye-bye, Malcolm. Don't Venn diagram. Wow. This is gross. Look at those fucking ghosts. 3, 2, 1, dodge roll into it. Perfect. Melt him. Oh, lovely interrupt. Fantastic. I think that was Unforgiven Car Park. I was going to use an ulti, but there's no point. I've seen the big circle mechanic once. Fucking hell. That there, dodge roll into it, too late. View card, you can turn the thing off. Do you recommend controller for ESO? I usually play mouse and keyboard. Use whatever you're more comfortable with. The game wasn't designed with console as a second or afterthought. It was designed from the ground up to accommodate both. So whichever one you find more comfortable. They deliberately designed the layout of the bars and everything much like an action RPG. So you have a mixture of genres all in one game. So it's been relatively simplified in that respect. So honestly, it's up to you. I use the control pad because I play on 6 servers. 7 if you count PTS, 8 if you count internally occasionally. But 4 servers require a control pad. The other 2 is just a choice. So I stick to the same thing. Doesn't really make a difference either way, just depends on what your preference. Obviously, the user interface is slightly different for PC if you don't have the controller plugged in. Because this, what you're seeing now, is basically gamepad mode. So if you do have a controller on PC, you'll see this overlay. If you don't, you'll see the other one. And you can even change it to this anyway. That's it. That's all it is. The game is the same. Bland, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Dude, if you made BFG... This is really simple. When the doggies dart at somebody, dodge roll. Missed. Tank has to make sure they taunt that as soon as it comes out, otherwise you're in trouble. 3, 2, 1, dodge. Carry on. 3 phases worth of ads that need to be interrupted, not killed. And then they come back in the room. Bash. Bash. Base game mechanics are the most important, people. If you don't follow the base game mechanics, you aren't going to complete the hard stuff. The hard stuff isn't necessarily down to unique mechanics that are really difficult to learn. It's basically the ones you learn at the beginning, the ones in the tutorial, the ones that you're supposed to remember that most people skip. Technically, you can't skip the phase, but you can skip the learning process because you just press it like a quick time event and ignore the rest. Bash, block, interrupt, break free, all that kind of stuff. Very, very important. Most people fail in the harder stuff by not doing basic shit. Interrupt, interrupt. You will hear that a lot inside groups. I think they know it all. Can't bother to do that. Not yet. Soon. Still grinding the subclass lines. Fair. Dude, you're going to love it. It's absolutely insane. It is the easiest way that you'll ever do DPS. Even easier than the Lazy Sork. Technically speaking, the Lazy Sork is easier to survive with because you don't have to play quite so aggressive. You can just kind of stay back and use damage shields and shit. Or just leave a dot down and heal by default. But you do have to be active with this one. But it's fucking really, really crazy. BFG was always very, very strong. Now it's much stronger and way easier. I would highly recommend you watch the video to understand how the Crux build works on this particular build. But even if you don't understand, as long as you apply it correctly, it's default. It's a piece of piss. Before, it was about tracking them and firing Tentacle a certain amount of times, etc., etc. Now it's a case of keeping up a couple buffs and just firing Tentacle once, then a beam straight after. Fire it once, then a beam straight after. Over and over. So this here, one of these, one of these. Watch very carefully. I've got 1, got 2, got 3. Beam again. The timer on the banner allows for 1 every 5 seconds when the beam is 4.5. The interaction with damage while you've got scholarship active allows you 1 if you didn't have 1 already. And the tentacle fires for another 1. So this here gives you 1 for doing the beam. During the beam, you get 1 from the banner. After the beam, you get 1 from this. Guaranteed 3 every rotation for 1 tentacle. As complicated as that may sound, application is fucking easy. You don't even need to track it. This boss is going to be an embarrassment, by the way. Arguably the trickiest one in here, depending on your group, and depending on how well you understand the mechanics. Red, red, red is what I shout in the video. That is when she puts her hand into the ground and she goes red, and she brings the doggies in. You need to kill the doggies, otherwise the room will explode because they cover it with AoEs. That red there. However, I don't think that's going to happen. Lena, keep her still until she goes purple. 3 crux again. You're moving, dude. Keep her still unless she goes purple. Now she's purple. And you've kept her still so she can go invulnerable. Oops. Get off, Wasp Boy. I had to cut my beam off. Ridiculous. There are mechanics, you didn't see any. Boing. Now, the good thing about this being so simple is that you've got all that time to pay attention to mechanics because you barely have to do anything. The point of it... Colorblind? Oh, yeah, you saw the red bit, which is brown for Lena. Boing. Wait until she's purple. He can't see purple. He sees a luminous pink. So, Lena, the brown bit is when it's dangerous, and the luminous pink bit is when she goes invulnerable. I don't know why he sees purple. What do you see purple as? So he says kind of blue. That's got to make skill styling really awkward for you. I love these new brown Nightblade skills. The Atros really hurt. I know we went in Tempest Island earlier and they don't hurt very much. In here, they kind of teach you a lesson to not underestimate the enemies. I might have pulled, my bad. Back me up, boys. Thank you. Let's go. There is a secret coming up. We've done 2. We might as well finish them. The next boss is very, very simple. This is a secret boss, but he jumps around the room like a lunatic. For tank, don't stay too close to the water. Everyone else, stay the fuck still. If you get knocked over as the tank, which you will, you need to get up quickly and get back into your position. If you're a DPS, when he starts darting around the room, block. Don't move. Block. He will land on you. If you move, he will pop and kill you. So keep him as still as possible. Oh, wow. He is fucking melting. Not moving. When he jumps, you need to block. My buff ran out, rip. There he goes. Block. Block. Take the synergy. Continue. Unforgiven Car Park didn't know how to block. He decided to not listen to me and let go of block because he thought he could get away with a heal. Trust the information. Also, remember, you've got that spectral bow. You could have shot him. I'm not going to call heal. There's a 10-second delay. You'll miss it. Rip. Boo. Rip, no death. Poor carpet. It's actually an improvement. He hasn't died that many times today. Sounds really bad, doesn't it? He loves it. Yeah. There's Cat. So funny. This pull here, quite nasty. 1 Atro. Next pull, really nasty. 2 Atros. Tanks have to grab those fuckers quick. That's why Leonard jumped in there really, really fast. You've got to grab the Atronachs. They are very easy to underestimate. They can one-shot a DPS. Two of them can wreck a tank, to be fair. Cut my beam off to do an interrupt. Okay. This one is a little tricky because he moves around a lot. Stay out of the water, stay out of the goo, kill the zombies, kill the boss. Technically speaking, we could probably just burn him down. But if the tank can place them where the zombies are, we don't have to go chasing them around. It makes it a lot easier. All in the video, SR in the chat. Fucking hell. He's going to disappear before he even does his first mechanic. Bye! Fuck mechanics. Zombies. Kill 2 of them. Malcolm will enter the room. Oh my god, I stood in water. Don't step in the goo. Malcolm. There he is. If he's charging at you randomly and he's taunted, do not worry. Just get out of his way. Don't run backwards. Just move to the side. He's really dumb. Oh, okay. And he runs in a straight line. Can you not interrupt me while I'm doing the beam? Thank you very much. It's very rude of you. There he goes. Oh, okay. And then, obviously, Unforgiven Car Park decided to just stand there anyway after I already said don't. Perfect. Incoming! Uh-oh. Push him to the next phase. We'll get another Malcolm. These fucking waters are creeping up on me like pricks. This is what I call the feet mechanic, because you need to move your feet. If you stand still, you're dead. See this? Straight through. You don't have to waste time chasing individual adds. You can cut through the ad and the boss at the same time. Don't get caught this time, dude. Fucking water. Always spawns right next to me. You got hit again? No, it was Ratty that time. You're forgiven. Uh-oh, feet mechanic. That's a problem. Don't be dead. Banging. People, that was fucking fun. I have to get going. Oh, man. Website in the chat, YouTube in the chat, socials in the chat. If you're not following already on any of the platforms, make sure you do so. And obviously make sure you're following the giveaway page on the website as well. I've got a quest to hand in. Because there's giveaways every day. And if you miss out on them, you'll be really sad. Give me the quest hand in, please. That was fun. Thanks for the stream. You are most welcome. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Tomorrow is more ESO, actually. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. The website's undergaming.com. Patreon, Thorin, buy me a coffee and merch. Bye-bye.